What's up everybody, Evan here with the first week of Fortnite Chapter 3 Season 2. It's a new channel, but we are business as usual. So let's start this. So there's actually quite a lot of things to do this first week. Not only the regular challenges, we got some challenges involving the new mobility stuff that they added to the game, plus some other stuff that you'll see once we get there. If you're new to the channel, everyone is new to the channel, but if you knew me from the other channel, Evan, we're gonna keep doing what I did last season, which is first we're going to go through all the challenges, trying to do them as effectively as possible. The problem this first week is that there's a lot of challenges that you need to do a challenge first so that you can progress to the next one. So there's gonna be a lot of that, but we should be good. Once I do all the challenges the most effective way, I'm going to do them one by one in order. If that's what you want, you can see the timeline on the description if you need a specific challenge. So let's start by landing on the new Command Cavern, previously covered Cavern. We're going to get a little introduction to the new stuff in the game by the Imagined Order.
Listen up, I'm the Imagined. You don't know me, but well, we have 6 mutual friends. And a mutual problem. The Imagined Order has blocked building, and we are gonna get it back, together. Until then, you're gonna have to get comfortable with some ground maneuvers.
So we landed on the IO Airship above the Command Cavern, and we're going to get 3 chests for one of the challenges. We also got the new Combat SMG, which is for another challenge. No, got lucky. We need to get a Combat SMG and a drum shotgun in the same match. We are going to do that later. Now we need to sprint for 5 seconds. So my sprint is on the right on the D-pad. Gotta check out your settings. What is your sprint? That is a boot camp challenge that is introducing us to the new mobility stuff in the game right now. So here we got another chest, 2 more chests that I need for the challenge. So we get attacked by a Huntmaster Saber here, and we actually need to do 500 damage to IO forces. Now I don't know if he counts an IO force, but a IO guard attacks me as well at the same time, so I can get 500 damage on him. So now we are going to Mantle 3 times. We just gotta jump into a ledge and press X, hold X again to Mantle. That is another boot camp challenge.
This can get you out of trouble or into trouble. Your choice.
And the last bootcamp challenge is sliding. They already introduced sliding before, but we're gonna do it again for 20 meters. I tried doing it here on flat ground, didn't give me much. So we got these cannons now throughout the map. Actually, they're mostly around IO Airships and some other random locations. And if you hold L2 when you're inside the cannon, you can shoot yourself. We're gonna do that for 150 meters for another challenge. And then we can redeploy. I'm gonna go back to Command Center. Still need to do some other stuff there. So here I get some more sliding, was enough. I still need a little bit more. And here I find the drum shotgun. So here we're going to get the repair torch for another challenge later. And here I finish the sliding boot camp challenge. That is the last boot camp challenge.
Your device has a brand new recharging overshield. It'll keep you safe while building is busted. Till then,
And here I'm going to open the safe. Unfortunately, the other guy got the other safe, but they're also only giving us 130 bars. We need 500 to get the challenge, to do the challenge. But you know, if you get 2 of the safes here, it's 260, so it's half of what you need. Pretty good. So now we're going to go outside the command center and shoot at this car so that we can use the repair torch. We need to repair 200 for the challenge. It actually repairs really fast. So here we're doing another challenge in Command Cavern. So there are 3 locations in Command Cavern for us to do this. You just need one of them. I'm going to show all 3 locations when I do challenge by challenge. Right now I'm just going to show the one I get. You can also do this on Condo, Canyon, and Coney Crossroads, but I'm doing it on Command Cavern.
7 has a lead on the building blackout. Want to help me chase it down? Of course you do! We think we've located some secret imagined order anti-build plans. Secure them. We'll do the rest.
So the objective is to retrieve IO envelopes with top secret plans. We need 3 of them. So I'm doing it on Commander Cavern, like I said. If you do it on another location, it should probably be around that location. As you can see here, I go to the IO airship, and there's a bunch of them. You would only need 3, but there's a lot of locations. And it's not just on the IO airship. You should find some other envelopes inside of Command Cavern. Now we got another Mantle sprinting and mantling challenge. This is an actual challenge for the week. We need to sprint and mantle 3 times. So I'm just doing it on the same ledge just to finish up the challenge. Here we are at this new location south of the map. It's called Synapse Station. And once again we have 3 locations to initiate the challenge.
Imagined Order's been deploying cloaked building jammers across the island. Annoying, but we can program your device to detect them with the right data chips. Destroy, repurpose some 7 computer equipment. We'll harvest the chips from there.
The actual challenge is destroy 7 computers and machinery to collect job data ships. We need 3 of them. So right on the Synapse station is a 7 outpost, kinda 7 place. And so there are a few 7 computers here. They are these machines that look very alien-like. They are pretty easy to spot. Just destroy them. The ship's gonna fall out and you just grab them. Next we are going to Chonker's Speedway for another device uplink challenge.
Thanks to the scientist, your device can now detect the Imagined Order's build jammers. The decloaking scanner has limited range, so you will need to search and destroy. But I'm sure you'll enjoy that.
So here I am, in between challenges, I am hiring the Imagined for 100 gold. But the best way to actually spend your gold is probably by buying a weapon that costs 500 gold. But I end up hiring a character twice, plus buying a weapon later. So here for the challenge, for the previous challenge, the actual challenge for the previous challenge, whatever, the device uplink, we need to find and destroy Cloak's IO builds jammer. And so I'm doing this on a 7 outpost near Camp Cuddle.
We'll get building back. The Origin has a plan, and he has me to improve upon it.
There is a location near where I was there at Condo Canyon. I'm going to show a map of a few locations that people found. I'm just showing the map because I wasn't able to actually go to the locations. I'm going to show that when I do all the challenge separately. Now we get another challenge to establish device uplink near a 7 outpost. Since we are already at near a 7 outpost, we're just going to go there.
You must be the scientist's contractor. They call me the Origin, the Seven's field general and tactician. Do you know how I earned that job? By watching countless worlds end. And by my calculations, this one is next. It's in your best interest to earn my trust. Start with a security sweep of our forward camps. Now. This camp is secure. You're clear to proceed.
Now we gotta visit free 7 outposts. We are already at 1, so it already counts for us. We're gonna go to the other 2. Now as I'm going towards the 7 outposts, I'm grabbing these Omni ships. These, we're going to use them to change the Omni sword pickaxe. It's the new feather, or it is the customizable item of the season, and we are getting 9 of them per week, or at least we got 9 this week. We're gonna get more next week. So we're gonna grab 3 of them at the Mighty Monument, and now we're going to the 7 outposts near the monument for the final.
The scientist said you'd be trustworthy, and so far he's right. But his confidence can be misplaced on occasion. Stay tuned to this secure channel. I have plans for you.
Next, we're going to Greasy Grove to grab another 3 Omni chips. Now we are going to Rocky Wheels to get another device uplink.
Sloane's got something major up her sleeve, so keeping tabs on her forces is critical. Our field recon cameras are ready for action, so you want to help me spy on my old crew? And if I get caught up on the latest IO gossip, you know, that's just the cost of doing business.
So the challenge this time, we need to deploy sensors at LogJam Lumberyard, Tilted Towers, and Rocky Reels.
It should go without saying that if you get caught putting these up, you don't know me. But, I don't know, we've heard good things.
So we're going to install one at Rocky Reels. We're already here. There are multiple possible locations at each POI, but you just need one per POI.
One more to go.
At LogJam Lumberyard, there's another 3 Omni chips that we are grabbing. Alongside the sensor, we're also deploying the sensor there.
Nice work. Did I put the batteries in? I did, didn't? I'm like 80% sure that I put the batteries in.
Now once again, we're going to establish a device uplink near our 7 outposts. We're going to the one near LogJam Lumberyard.
Looks like the Imagine Order DOD, that's Department of Dirigibles, finally got their combat blimps in the field. If I'm remembering the prototypes correctly, there's like a ton of remote servers aboard those things. Get a data scraper onto one of those blimps.
Now for the challenge, we need to plant a data scraper at the tail of an IO airship. So I didn't say this before, but IO airships, they're probably gonna move, but for now they're available at Daily Bugle, Coney Crossroads, Tilted Towers, Command Cavern, Rocky Reels, and Condo Canyon. So we just need to go to one of these locations. I'm doing it at the Daily Bugle, and we gotta get to the tail here. I use the little turbine to reach the tail actually, and we just interact with this panel.
We'll send someone to pick that up later. And by someone I mean you. You can get down yourself, right?
Now I find these another random safe at Condo Canyon. Again, 131 is what you get from safes now, unfortunately. But it's enough for me to get the 500 from the Bioburrows. I buy a sniper rifle to get the 500 that I need to spend for the challenge. And that is it for this week. You know, there's a lot of going around, especially for the device uplink things. But for the actual week challenges, they're pretty simple. No, shouldn't be a problem for you. So now we're going to go challenge by challenge in order. So first of all, we're going to show Omni chips. So we use the chips for changing the Omni sword, and as you can see here, unlike last season, they're not giving everything at all at once. They're releasing week by week. So we got 9 of them right now, and also we get them from completing quests, season quests, and I believe that's it. You don't get them from chests. It's just completing season quests and getting them from the world. So we're going to do one by one. First, we got 3 at the Mighty Monument, then 3 at Greasy Grove, And finally, free at LogJam Lumberyard. So first we got bootcamp challenges. Complete the sprinting bootcamp. So go to your settings and look at your, if you have sprinting bound, normally it's bound at L3. Mine is bound at right on the D-pad because I have added on triangle. So it's complicated for me, it doesn't matter. Just make sure it's bound for you so you can actually sprint right now. It's a different sprint, a faster sprint. You're gonna get an introduction here from the Imagine.
Listen up. I'm the Imagined. You don't know me, but, well, we have 6 mutual friends. And a mutual problem. The Imagined Order has blocked building, and we are gonna get it back, together. Until then, you're gonna have to get comfortable with some ground maneuvers.
So for the actual sprinting, you activate it, you have a stamina bar, and you need to sprint for 5 seconds straight, which is the maximum you can anyway. And that is it for the challenge. They're just introducing the new mechanics of the game right now. Next, we got the Mantling bootcamp. So we can now mantle ledges. We just jump onto a ledge and then hold X, or the jump button, to mantle. We need to do that 3 times for another challenge.
This can get you out of trouble, or into trouble. Your choice.
And lastly, the sliding bootcamp. I mean, we've been sliding already for a while. We just need to slide for 20 meters. Doesn't need to be all at once.
Your device has a brand new recharging overshield. It'll keep you safe while building is busted. Till then, keep on sprinting.
And that is it for the bootcamp quests. You need to do all of them to progress the rebuilding quests, which are the device uplinks, which is what we're doing now. So first we got establish device uplink near Condo Canyon, Coney Crossroads, or Command Cavern. There are 3 possible devices on each POI. I'm just going to show the 3 locations at Command Cavern, but you just need one. There are 9 locations total, but you just need one anyway. You can see the little icon in the map once you're near it, so if you need help finding.
7 has a lead on the building blackout. Want to help me chase it down? Of course you do! We think we've located some secret Imagined Order anti-build plans. Secure them. We'll do the rest.
Once you pick up the device uplink, they're gonna give you the actual challenge, which is retrieve IO envelopes with top secret plans. We need 3 of them, so depending on where you started the challenge, the envelopes should be around that area. Actually, I'm sure it doesn't matter where you start, it should be around one of the areas. Command Cavern, Coney Crossroads, or Condo Canyon. And you can see on the minimap, there's here on Command Cavern, there's a lot of locations on the airships. There are also locations inside of Command Cavern, but at the airship, there's just a lot. It's way easier. Next, we got established device uplink near Sanctuary 7 Outpost 2 or Synapse Station. So I'm doing this at Synapse Station, showing the 3 locations there.
The Imagined Order's been deploying cloaked building jammers across the island. Annoying, but we can program your device to detect them with the right data chips. Destroy, repurpose some 7 computer equipment. We'll harvest the chips from there.
And the actual challenge is destroy 7 computers and machinery to collect drop data chips. We need 3 of these chips. And so 7 computers should be on 7 outposts, the sanctuary, or here at the Synapse station is a 7 outpost as well. And the computers are pretty obvious. They look like alien machines. Just destroy them. The ship's gonna fall out. Just collect 3 of them.
That should work for our purposes. Building will be back in no time.
Next, we got established device uplink near Camp Cuddle, Chonker Speedway, or the Data Bugle. I'm doing this on Chonker Speedway.
scientist, your device can now detect the Imagined Order's build jammers. The decloaking scanner has limited range, so you will need to search and destroy. But I'm sure you'll enjoy that.
The actual challenge is find and destroy a cloaked IO build jammer. It's just one. So here's a map of all the locations I've found on the internet, but I didn't actually go to the locations, so I can't tell you where they are exactly. But if you go where I'm showing you, if you look at the mini map, you should see the jammer. It's gonna show up for you once you get close enough. So here I'm doing it at the 7 Outpost near Camp Cuddle. You just pickaxe the jammer for this challenge.
We'll get building back. The Origin has a plan, and he has me to improve upon it.
Now the quests become from rebuilding quests to resistant quests, and we got established device uplink near a 7 outpost. So we're right on a 7 outpost. We just gotta go back and get the device uplink there.
Ah, you must be the scientist's contractor. They call me the Origin, the Seven's field general and tactician. Do you know how I earned that job? By watching countless worlds end, and by my calculations, this one is next. It's in your best interest to earn my trust. Start with a security sweep of our forward camps. Now, this camp is secure. You're clear to proceed.
The actual challenge here is visit 7 outposts, 3 of them. Since we're already in one of them, it already counts as one, so we need 2 more
The
now.
scientist said you'd be trustworthy, and so far he's right. But his confidence can be misplaced on occasion. Stay tuned to this secure channel. I have plans for you.
Next, we got established device uplink near LogJam Lumberyard, Rocky Reels, or Tilted Towers. I'm doing this on Rocky Reels.
Sloane's got something major up her sleeve, so keeping tabs on her forces is critical. Our field recon cameras are ready for action, so you want to help me spy on my old crew? And if I get caught up on the latest IO gossip, you know, that's just the cost of doing business.
The actual challenge is deploying sensors at LogJam Lumberyard, Tilted Towers, and Rocky Reels. So it's one on each location, and you actually have multiple locations on each POI, but you just need one on each of them, and they show up on the mini-map if you're near.
It should go without saying that if you get caught putting these up, you don't know me. But, I don't know, we've heard good things. Camera online, one more to go. Nice work. Did I put the batteries in? I did, didn't? I'm like 80% sure that I put the batteries in.
Next, once again, establish device uplink near 7 outposts.
Looks like the Imagined Order DOD, that's Department of Dirigibles, finally got their combat blimps in the field. If I'm remembering the prototypes correctly, there's like a ton of remote servers aboard those things. Get a data scraper onto one of those blimps.
The challenge is plant a data scraper at the tail of an IO airship. So IO airships are available right now. I think they're going to move at some point, but right now they're available at Daily Bugle, Coney Crossroads, Tilted Towers, Command Cavern, Rocky Reels, and Condo Canyon. So you need to go to one of these locations. I did it on the Daily Bugle, and we gotta reach the tail of the airship. You gotta fly there because you can't jump. I'm not sure if you can jump there, might be too far away, and just interact with the panel, and that is it for the resistance quest. And apparently, as you saw there, every week we're gonna have new quests for this resistance, and so
We'll send someone to pick that up later. And by someone I mean you. You can get down yourself, right?
Now for the actual regular challenges for the first week. First we got use the repair torch to fix a vehicle. Repair torches you can find as floor loot, regular loot, and the red toolboxes that used to give you nuts and bolts, they now can give you a repair torch. So now go to a car, shoot it a little bit. You need to repair for 200 damage, and the repair torch is actually pretty good at repairing. You know, it repairs really fast. Next we got span bars. So I tried going for the Command Cavern vault because there are 2 safes there with bars, but now the bars they only give you 131 bars per safe. You just with 300. That's still 260 bars, so you know it's better than any other place you got. But the other methods of getting bars still work, you know, eliminating enemies, looting chests regularly. So yeah, here I hire the Imagine for 100 gold bars. Here's another safe that I found randomly at Condo Canyon, and you know the best way to spend your bars is buying a weapon from a character. There are a lot of characters that sell weapons for more than 500 gold, so you can just spend everything at once to do the challenge if you want. Here I just needed to spend 300 more to finish up the challenge for myself, so I bought this snipe. Next we got search chests on IO Airships. So I do this on the Command Cavern airship. I think every airship is the same, so if you know the layout of one airship, they should also be the same. The chests should be the same location. Right now airships are only available at Command Cavern, Tilted Towers, Condo Canyon, the Daily Bugle, Rocky Reels. Next we got Mantle onto a ledge within 3 seconds of sprinting, so make sure you have sprinting bound right now. So there's no mystery here, just gotta sprint, a new sprint, and Mantle onto a ledge. You jump and then hold X or jump button to Mantle. You do that 3 times and that's the challenge. Next we gotta launch yourself 150 meters from a siege cannon. So these cannons are mostly available around, I feel like, IO Airships and then a few other random places in the middle of the map, but mostly the IO airships should be the easiest way to know where they are. You just interact with it, aim as high as possible, hold L2 to aim, hold L2 and then R2 to launch yourself. You can redeploy. I believe if you launch yourself at a certain height, you can't redeploy anymore. But yeah, you need to launch yourself 150 meters. Shouldn't be a problem. Next, we got deal damage to IO forces. So I did this once again at Command Cavern. We got the Huntmaster Saber. I'm not sure if he counts as an IO force because I also defeat another IO guard here, so I don't know if it's counting for both of them or just the IO guard, but you know, you can find IO guards on the IO airships obviously, and then they have a few other outposts around the map. Not that many, to be honest, I'm not sure. And now for the last challenge of the week, collect drum shotgun and a combat SMG in a single match. That shouldn't be a problem to find them. You know, they're both new weapons in the game right now, and so they're pretty easy to find. Just make sure it's in the same match. They don't have to be in your inventory at the same time. As long as you pick one up in the same match and the other in the same match, it should do it. And so that's it, everyone. First week of the season. No building, obviously. Should be interesting. We'll see if they keep this whole no building thing. But yeah, I'll see you next week. We got more challenges. I'm sure it's not gonna be as crazy as this. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. I should be covering the characters in the map. They are a bit different. They're mostly the same, but they're a bit different. They're new characters. But yeah, make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the video, use code Avignon at the Fortnite item shop, and I'll see you next week. Goodbye.